And how is it going, everybody? My name is ChristopherDragkrow, and welcome back to another stream on the channel. And how is everybody doing today? Welcome back to stream, Cooking God, Have You Eaten, Sippy Shoes, Rain Simp, Jackson Trailblazer, and Aichi. Welcome, guys. How is everybody doing today? Hope you all had a fantastic Sunday today. Today was a day where I just had to unfortunately go out, spend money because I had to. So yeah. Ay. But yes, hopefully you all having a fantastic day today. So yeah, today is, like I mentioned, Sunday. But we are not gonna let the fact that tomorrow is gonna be another work day tomorrow distract us from the fact that we are gonna be playing some more Zenless Zone Zero. It's been a while since the last stream. If you ignore the fact that we literally played this last week, pulling for Yixuan, but other than that, it's a first time in a while. Okay, not too bad. I got Yixuan, and after I got 20 pulls, I got like count. Hey, nice. Well, at least you're now guaranteed for if you're gonna go for any of the Angel of Delusion characters, then yeah, all the best. For me, I don't really know if I want to go for any of the Angel of Delusion characters yet. I'm still 50-50 on some of them. I might get Arya the robot, but I don't know. I still am not sure. I really hope Jade returns. You mean Jane? Or Jade from Honkai Saro, because... Is there a Jade? I know Jane. Like, I would like to get Jane though as well, considering the fact that there is a literally beautiful and very, very much... Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, that's fine. Autocorrect is a thing, and it unfortunately works many, many times. But yeah, I also do hope that Jane does come back, because I would also like to get Jane though, especially since we got the skin for free. That ridiculously very beautiful, very good, very... I don't want to use the word erotic. I'm going to use the word beautiful, very stylish, very free, very... Yes. I know her skin is gorgeous. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I mean, it is really, really good though. It is really, really good. The fact that, you know, her skin is in fact free. And that is definitely something that we will absolutely be hoping will happen more often. But whether it will, well, that all depends on the game. But is Jane a DPS? I'm pretty sure she's anomaly, so I don't know whether you count that as a DPS. But she works really well, so I don't know whether you can or cannot say that she's a DPS. But she does good damage. Like, to be fair, Alice isn't Alice is not a, you know, physical not an attack character, but she does deal big damage. So it really just depends. But I would say she does deal a lot of damage, but I would say 50-50 in a sense. It's very weird. I mean, Zenless Zone Zero you have Set as well. Nice. I mean, Set's a 4-star, right? Oh, sorry, A rank. We don't call 4-star. So yeah, I would say realistically, yeah, having a good team, good and well-balanced team to have all the characters is obviously the best way to go about it. But yeah, I would say it's perfectly good. So however you can go ahead and do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yes, let's just go ahead and use up all our, what's it called, battery charge. Because yes, we need to use a lot of them. The one thing I just realized, ladies and gents, is the fact that I never realized that in Zenless Zone Zero, money is such a very tight constraint. How's my story going? Well, I'm still in 6.0, but hoping to make some progress today. So yeah. But can I just say that the amount of money that you earn from Zenless Zone Zero is kind of crazy? Or it's maybe because I've missed out on a lot of quests because of the fact that I'm very far behind. It could be either or. But it feels like the money that we earn here is very, very limited. Or again, maybe it's just me. I just fought Hugo with Lycon. Hey, nice. Actually, you're quite near the end of Season 1. You're basically dead. So yeah, I would say you're kind of close to Season 2. And you're already almost very close to where I am. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Part A, yeah. So after that, it's Part B. And then after that, you're basically where I'm at. I can't believe that. To be fair, I feel like as someone that always say, oh yeah, I want to do things on stream, maybe that's the reason why. And it is absolutely the reason why. I feel like that's just on days when I don't, like I have no mood to stream, or when on those days where I'm not feeling particularly well, those are the worst, especially whenever I want to stream, like, or, you know, whenever I want to try and reach or catch up with the story and whatnot. It's really, really very slow for me. I cannot get over how amazing Astra's... Oh yeah, her quest was really good. Her quest was very, very wholesome in a way, and not in a way, it just was wholesome as a whole. So I agree with that sense, and I very much agree with the fact that Astra's quest was very, very good. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I've heard anyone say that the quest wasn't good, but then again, I could be surprised. You never know with people. You never know. Okay, let me just do this one, I guess. I'll do a specialized attack component. And yes, I am trying to finalize building my Yixuan, and she is quite close to being done. Oh, I mean, just need a few more relics. Sorry, they call it disc. I just need a few more discs, and then I'll be done. And then I also need to level up her talents and skills and whatnot. But other than that, I am basically there. Basically there. Alright, so let's just go ahead. I only have 2 teams. I essentially only have 2 teams, but I guess I kind of am forced to make it like a 3rd team and whatnot. So yeah, it's very funny. It's very funny, especially whenever you have to use the... Whenever you're battling in the freaking... what's it called? It's basically the end game content in Zenless Zone Zero. Like those ones, you basically have to have multiple teams, and it sucks for me. So yeah, it's one of those things. It really is one of those things, especially because there's only a certain number of 5 S rank characters that I've really fully built and properly built. Like, oh man, I can count them with only a hand, realistically. Which is not good, and like even characters that I thought were fully built, like Yidari and Lucia, like I thought those characters were fully built, and they're close enough to being fully built. But apparently they're missing freaking 1 disc, and I'm like, what? No. Like they're kind of almost done, and then they're missing 1 disc. I'm like, ah, dang it, son of a gun. Hey, Ethan, how have you been, man? It's been a while since I last saw you. Hopefully you're doing well. I've been okay. I mean, December has been a really, really tough month for me overall, but we just gotta live through. But yeah, hopefully you're doing all right. That's good to hear. It's Manato with Lucia and the Panda, and the second team is Yixuan and Dao. That's the thing, though. I need to build her just because I know that she needs to be in a team with Yixuan. You also need Dylan, but I don't have Dylan, so which sucks, but well. I can't really do much about that. Are we excited for Wednesday? Heck yeah! We're gonna be pulling for none other than Columbina. We gotta. It is our moon goddess. The moon goddess finally descends over to us, and we will definitely win our polls for her. Absolutely. Next match, Idol will be better than Dylan. That's the thing, though. I still am unsure about the Angels of Delusion. I still don't know whether I'm gonna be pulling for them. But yeah, welcome to stream, Annabit. Thanks very much for stopping by. Again, I still don't know whether or not I want to go for any of the Angels of Delusion. We'll have to wait and see. Will I be going for D-By 2? That is the plan, but I have to see what happens with Columbina first, because obviously I plan on doing the Chinese New Year, sorry, the Lantern Ride. I can't say Chinese New Year. I will think about doing the Lantern Ride quest on stream because I have not done any Lantern Ride content since starting my channel. I've only done it on the first year of streaming, and ever since then I have not done it. But other than that, I have not really done a lot, so I will try and do that. Yeah. Will I be going for T-Buy? Well, again, it will just depend on whether or not I get Columbina early and maybe her weapon too. Yeah, the robot girl is supposed to be a DPS. Arya, right? Yeah. I don't know. I still have not decided whether or not I want to go for any of the Angel of Delusion characters. I may go for one of them, but I don't know yet. I mean, I'll think about it. I'll definitely very much consider getting them, but I don't know. It is a very tough ask. It's a very tough ask whether or not I will get that particular character. It's a pretty tough ask. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Anyone else going for the Angel of Delusion characters? Anyone else going for D-Bai? Everyone's going for Yao Guang in HSR if you all play HSR and whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot of events. There's a lot of characters that's coming out in 2026. And it's very, very exciting. Sparksy is a character that I might not go for. But Yao Guang, definitely going to go for her. Absolutely. And where do I go for the quest? Yeah, people are saying that the support girl is coming out first. Sana is a physical support. And my Shuguang really needs a support because I can't rely on the Pana and Zhao. I might go for Sana if that's the case. If she's a physical support, I might actually go for her if that's the case. But if she's the first character that's coming out, I am literally screwed. So thank you very much, Zenless Zone Zero. Because I realistically need to get characters that support my DPS and support my characters that I know need a particular character. And it's like the same thing with Alice and, what was her name? Alice and... Oh gosh, what was her name? Alice and Yuzuha. Sorry, yes, Yuzuha. I didn't even want to get Yuzuha at first, but then because people told me, oh yeah, Yuzuha is a good support for Alice, I got her. So realistically, the requirement to be a general in Xianzhou is to have white hair. Yes, absolutely. That's why Fushuan was never close. That is the reason why Fushuan is never close to being a general, because she has pink hair. See, Fushuan, all you gotta do, dye your hair white, bada bing, bada boom, you're a general. That's all she needed to do. That's all she needed to do. It's so simple. I still have so much content left, so I have many ZZZ polychromes left. Nice. I mean, I'm very far away from the quest, and I still haven't done a lot of quests, admittedly. Yes, I am revealing the fact that I am a streamer, and I have not been doing a lot of quests, but hey, what else can I do? That one I have not finished it yet. This one I have finished, but it's just that I didn't complete everything. This one I also finished, but didn't complete anything. Oh, sorry, everything. This one, again, I finished, but didn't complete everything. I only got all the polychromes, but yeah. This one I basically finished it, but apparently I didn't catch all the fish, so what up about that? But yeah, other than that, I am basically all there. But yes. That is how everything's doing. I've done the sword one and the co-op one. Nice. I'm gonna be doing the co-op event today. I don't know whether my buddy, my friend Ainzi is gonna be here, but yeah. Playable Huayan when? That is a good question. When is that gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see more playable characters, especially Huayan was one of them. To be fair, they said the same thing for Signora. They said the same thing for Capitano in Genshin. So whether or not these characters are gonna be playable, who knows? Who knows? I still remember. Now that I think about it, hold up. Now that I just think about it, I remember Honkai Star Rail revealed that Yunli's grandfather was like one of the revealed characters, and everyone thought he was gonna be playable, but he ended up not being a playable character. That was like so funny. I was like, wait, is he gonna be playable or not? I was like, wait, what? It was so funny to me because I genuinely thought he was gonna be playable. I was like, that's very interesting. And an old man that's both a playable character. That's very, very funny. Am I pulling next banner? Depends on who's the next banner. It's gonna be Cooking God. Since Jingyan, Fei Xiao, and now Yao Guang are all playable. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Oh, so that's Huayan. Yep, yeah, you're absolutely spot on. I remember, Slippy Shoes, that Honkai Star Rail revealed these like special characters, and Huayan was one of them, but he's not playable. So I was like, what? It's so surprising. But yeah, maybe one of these days. Also, Alice, Astra, and Anby Zero. Ooh, my guess is on Hugo Return. Hey, welcome to stream. First time chatter. It's not welcome to stream, but no, welcome back. Wait, what am I saying? But yeah, welcome Kurenai Rengoku. Welcome to stream. My name is ChristopherDragkrow, and I am a Hoyoverse content creator. I basically do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. And today we're playing some Zenless Zone Zero. Welcome to stream, my friend. My guess is on a Hugo rerun next update. I might not go for that if the Angel of Delusions is the next patch. But I will consider it if it's gonna be Jane Doe. Just because I want Jane Doe for the skin. I want to be able to play Jane Doe with that skin. because that free skin, chef's kiss, baby, chef's kiss. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, how are you doing, my friend? Are you having a fantastic day? I heard some rumors which could hint at the rerun. That's good news. That's good news. If it's for a Hugo rerun, that's also good for me, just because I will not be pulling for Hugo, and at the very least I can save for that. But hey, we never know. We'll just have to wait and see. How's everyone's investigation going? Okay, so so if I'm not mistaken, from last week's stream on ZZZ, basically we found out that Hand, H-A-N-D, are basically hiding some secret things, and they're trying to like keep it hidden, and we're trying to find out what's actually happening, because you know we got shot the moment we try to get here to Wi-Fi Peninsula with Yixuan. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Someone pulling a yeah, that's true. That is actually very true. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind the Hugo rerun. But yeah, who are you pulling for, Kurinan? Are you pulling for Hugo? Are you going for the rerun? Are you going for Alice? Because some people said it's gonna be Alice, Astro Yao, and also what was her name? Soldier Zero Anby, which I don't really mind, but haven't yet. I've been playing ZZZ since the release. Took a few breaks in between, but played most of the time. Nice, that's good. I've also been playing ZZZ since the release, but again, I'm just an obsessive gacha player. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking a break. I'm getting Soldier Zero Anby's ball. All right, all the best with that. I might go for Astro Yao's W engine now that I think about it, but then again, I don't want to waste a lot. But hey, you never know. I'm kind of thinking about getting Sana, or maybe the third one. Yeah, I only know Sana and Arya. I don't know the third character. I might get Sana just because she might be good for Yushu Guang. I have to wait and see, but that is a possibility only, so I might have to save. The third one I might get. I don't know who's the third one. I know that she's like a black hair character, right? I only saw like a brief moment of the design. Other than that, I didn't really see the name. I didn't really see the thing, just because I am very what's the right word for me? Airheaded? I don't want to say I'm an airhead, but at times I am a bit airheaded. Just saying, sometimes only. To be honest though, none of them are cool, so I'm a bit disappointed. Yeah, their design didn't really like blow me off the park. Like, they didn't like, whoa, that's so cool. Like when you're saying, when I saw Astra, I was like, oh my god, singer and really beautiful. But I mean, this one didn't really blow me off my seat, but I'm still okay with it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, what's your best? Who's your favorite character in the game, Kurenai? I usually try to ask this question for first-time chatters, just because I want to ask, you know, everyone about their day, ask everyone about, you know, their experiences with all the Hoyoverse games if they play all of them. But yeah, who's your favorite character? Yixuan, yes! Yes! That's a good answer. That is a very good answer, Kurenai. That's a good answer. Like, for me, I would say my current favorite character is Yushu Guang, just because I love her character overall. But from the very beginning, you forgot who... What? What do you mean who... What? No, surely not, Cooking God. This is Yixuan. There's no way you forgot our favorite mommy character. There's no way. I got her at M1S1. Hey, nice one. Congrats. Mate, you're looking at her. Oh, her, eh? Yeah, it's her. Damn, you can't be forgetting her. She is absolutely beautiful. Look at her. With her... I don't really know what that color is. Is that orangish? Is that... She's okay. Blasphemy. But yeah, it's fine. Also, I got lucky this update and got Yushu Guang at M2S1. Why is everyone getting ridiculously lucky and getting Yushu Guang at M2? Why? Mindscape 2, why? Am I the only one that's never gonna get her at Mindscape 2? Damn, I feel like I should be pulling for her then. I found some clues. Yeah, we found some clues. I like Ju Fufu. Fair enough. Ju Fufu is a very cool character. She's an adorable character. But if you say that to her face, she's gonna like, I'm not a cat and all that. Normally my pulls Oh, so relatable, Kurenai. So relatable. Like, I have lost the most amount of 50-50s in ZZZ out of all the games. Well, I mean, Honkai Star Rail has taken that away. But still, it was still pretty bad. Last time I lost on Yudari. Yeah. But yeah, I've lost a lot of 50-50s in ZZZ. Even 75-25s, and that's outrageous to me as well. But whenever I pull on someone else's account, usually the luck is a bit alright. But other than that, it can be a... Oh god, please don't tell me. No. No. We were alright yesterday. Please no. Sorry about that, guys. But the lag is back. Even though yesterday was fine, today might be a bit bad. I'm back? Oh no, it's unstable. Please no. Please no. Am I fine now? Okay. If everyone says I'm fine now, then that's okay. Because I'm getting a bit worried here. Okay, I have no IZPS since I skipped all of them, and when there's finally one, I won the game. Oh yeah, that sucks. Did you not get Miyabi yet? Kurenai? Oh gosh, why is the thing unstable today? Yesterday was fine, but today is crazy. Okay, that's horrible to see. Don't worry, be happy. I mean, I am gonna be happy once the stream stops telling me it's unstable. I will be happy once everything's Miyabi. No, that's a bit of. Whoa, really? Damn. Am I the only one that likes all three Void Hunter characters? Damn. I mean, Miyabi's like ridiculously broken, but fair enough, I suppose. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. But yeah, I thought Miyabi was a really, really fun character. I really like her as well. Ah, well, alas. It's not anymore. Okay, good. That's good. Then I would very much like Twitch to tell me it's not. Hugo or Ellen? Nah. He doesn't like... You don't like... you don't like Hugo or Ellen. Interesting. But your favorite character is Yixuan, so you know what? That's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, then Kurenai, who is your top 3 characters? Wait, who are all the Void Hunter characters? Miyabi, Yixuan, and Yixuan are technically... Yixuan technically, she has the strength of a Void Hunter, so yeah, we'll say that. But yeah, technically these 3 are the only ones that are revealed now. There was also a poster that revealed all the Void Hunters currently, but they haven't been released yet. Not yet, but in the future they will be. And there's one pink hair character, and I was like, everyone's like, oh my god, a new pink hair character in the game. I mean, you don't really play Hugo, you play the stunners, true, that's fair. I mean, yeah, it depends on how you determine how you like a character. Do you like a character because you have fun to play with, or do you like a character because, you know, design-wise, character-wise, or whatnot? For me, I like it when a character is... I care more for the character's personality and how they look and all that. Miyabi is a badass. Oh, definitely. 100%. As of now, it's Miyabi and Yixuan. Yixuan is Grandmaster. Exactly, yeah. I mean, we literally saw Yixuan and Miyabi fight to a standstill in Yixuan's trailer. So, if that's not Void Hunter level, I don't know what is. But yeah, I mean, Yixuan is considered to be as strong as a Void Hunter. But, again, she has priorities in her life right now. Which is to be the Grandmaster of... the place, Wi-Fi Peninsula and all that. Why? Is this information reliable? I have to verify myself. Oh yeah! That's the thing though. Absolutely. My top 3 would be Yixuan, Yixuan, and Astra. Dang, if only there was another Y character, that would have been Y. The triple Ys. But yeah, I love all 3 characters as well, Kurenai. That was very spot on. I can't really say who my top 3 are. I would say Miyabi, Yixuan, and Yixuan, but that's so boring, right? I would say from the beginning of the game, maybe Juyen. But then again, we haven't seen Juyen as much anymore, so that kind of sucks. Astra's a very good shout. I actually skipped Miyabi for Astra. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I got Astra and Miyabi, so that's fair enough. But yeah, I mean, realistically, again, to each their own. I know some people who don't like characters that are fan favorites, and I know characters who doesn't like a character that likes a character that everyone hates. So objective, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone is entitled to like their favorite characters, and that is perfectly fine. No judgment at all. I'd be surprised if a Void Hunter is a mob boss or something. It would be... That'd be amazing. If we could fight like someone like, I don't know, Yixuan as a boss fight, that'd be crazy. Or even Miyabi. Because we fight characters like Jane Doe, we fought characters like Hugo, we fought Minato. Like, these are characters we fight against, and they're like shadow characters. Even Polkra. But imagine fighting a Void Hunter character as a boss. Oh my goodness, that'd be crazy. To be honest, I don't know if I want to get Columbina. Interesting. And because of that, I managed to get her to M1. Hey, nice one. You don't know if you want to get Columbina? Why is that? That was a long time. Also, oh, I forgot. I should be looking at the chat. I mean, not the chat. I should be looking at the dialogue. Also, when he heard I was from Suibian Temple of Yunqui Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped them in the past. What did he mean by that? That was a long time ago. Before Lucia, yeah, Lucia was good. Lucia, I would use her alongside, what was her name? Yadari, yeah. I would use her alongside Yadari and whatnot just because, you know, that is literally the faction they're all in. So yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, we did in Yanagi's special EP. That is true, you're not wrong. I don't know, she just doesn't speak out to me, you know. Really? That is interesting. Huh. I mean, I felt like she definitely speaks out and is a literally good character. But hey, again, that's a very interesting thought. But yeah, I mean, I still need to play and see her more in the game probably. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's fair. That's fine to think about. Yeah, I wanted Yadari, so I tried getting Lucia for her, but lost for Yadari later. That sucks. Well, hopefully you get the rerun next time, Kurenai. Like, I love her and all, but I don't know. You don't know whether you'll get her. I mean, to be fair, she is, in terms of the gameplay, she'll be very, very helpful considering the fact that she's a Hydro character, introduces the whole new lunar elemental reaction, so all of that's kind of cool. But we haven't come to Suibian Temples much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years. That's interesting. No wonder the captain didn't charge us. Interesting. So I would say that it's the captain that brought us to Wi-Fi Peninsula after we got shot. But why did everyone stop coming here? Suibian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice place to live. Let's talk about something else. Oh, I see. There's some dark history. Oh, I think I might know, but I don't want to say anything yet. Another ad for me. Yeah, sorry about that. I can't control the ads, so yeah. I don't know if I will even want Yadari on rerun. Maybe a different Ice DPS will interest me. Depending on will they introduce a new Ice DPS by the time Yadari gets a rerun, you know? Because we don't know when there's gonna be another. We don't know when there's gonna be another Yadari rerun or when there's gonna be another Ice DPS. Because we had Miyabi, then it took like about a year before Yadari came out. So, oh, Miyabi, Yadari. That's kind of interesting. Let's see if the next Ice DPS is gonna have Ari at the back, or Abi or something like that. Oh, that's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the hollow? I'll prepare for the food right away. Huh. So something happened in Suibian Temple before that caused everyone to leave. Very interesting. No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell him the full story when the time's right. Or if we get a free Ellen. Oh yeah, that's true. If we get a free Ellen, I don't know if they'll give us a free event character. I mean, they could, realistically. They gave us like a free W engine and they gave us a free standard banner character, so you never know. And besides in Genshin, they gave us like what? The opportunity to get a C1 character. So yeah, You never know. Sometimes the game wants to be generous. Sometimes the games might not want to be generous. But hey, you never know, right? I'ma just backseat because I'ma focus on the story. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to focus on the story, that's perfectly fine, dude. I imagine they pull the Starro and they let us pick a season 1 character. That'd be really, really sick. I mean, there are characters in the shop now. That's also true. That's also true. We could just pick that. I mean, I want to get Jane, though. I'm pretty sure Jane, Bernice, and Ellen are like the characters there. But yeah, for now, I would get Jane, though, I think. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Wise, when will your friend who is willing to help us lead into the hollow? First thing tomorrow. I agreed to meet up with him first thing early tomorrow morning. We'll be meeting near the cable car. There's an anomaly in the observation data from the Lemnian Hollow. The HDD needs to be adjusted before real-time analysis can be done. Belle said she'll come handle it. Qingyi, Jane, and... Oh, is it Qingyi? Oh, never mind then. I thought it was gonna be... Ah, that's interesting. Okay, well, I most likely will be getting Jane, and I don't know when the restart's gonna happen, so I might need to try and get those parts, but hey, I don't know how. I'm also saving for the engine parts. Yeah, that's true. That's understandable. But to be fair, they did do the same thing for Honkai Star. You could get a run made for free. You could get any of the... Dorcha, I'm pretty sure, was also the next character that was added. Hopefully, they'll add another good character. Hopefully. Got it. I'll leave it to you then. I don't want any of the current engines. Yeah, that's understandable. Sure, leave it to me. It's getting late. Why don't we get some rest and head to the hollow first thing tomorrow? Why? Stay with me for a moment. I have something to tell you. Oh, we're still gonna stay with her, eh? Haha. I, for one, would like to have Trigger or Caesar, not gonna lie. I do have both of them, but again, I hate the fact that I don't play with them enough. Like, I didn't build them properly enough. I really wish I did. Just because I know that there's such... I don't have Soldiers 0 and me, which is the reason why I can't use, like, you know, my trigger. Which really, really sucks. And I don't even have, like... If I had Magus... What was the character's name? What was the character's name? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Her name is Orphe, sorry. Magus is the freaking robot. If I had Orphe, I would be using a trigger more often, but I don't have Orphe. But I very much want to. Just because I feel like I don't have enough fire characters that deal like big damage. Like Evelyn's like a DPS obviously. But I don't have anyone other than Evelyn who is a, like, you know, a fire DPS character and stuff like that. But it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. I think I skipped Orphe to get Yixuan. And I did get Yixuan, so that's fair. I would love for Juyen and Qingyi to get the potential. Yeah, that's true. Like, Juyen, I feel a bit sad considering the fact that Juyen was, like, one of the first patch characters. I'm pretty sure she was, like, one of the first characters. I'm pretty sure Ellen was first, then Juyen. The older characters somehow get, you know, messed up and they don't get viability anymore. But one of these days, I hope that Zenless Zone Zero just, like, makes them more viable in the future. Like, I'm pretty sure Mono... What's it called? Mono Anomaly teams? No, not Anomaly. What's it called? Ether team, sorry. Mono Ether teams are still good, but you don't even put Juyen in the team anymore. You have Yixuan, you have Astra, and then you could either use Astra or Lucia, and then you could use Vivian and stuff like that, you know? Qingyi needs the potential buffs a lot. That's fair. That's fair, considering Electro and all that. Sorry, Lightning, or whatever they call it. But yeah, I don't use Qingyi, and I didn't really like her as much, but yeah, that's fair. Also, if I had Jane, I'd definitely pair her with Set because reasons. I mean, that's fair. That's very fair enough. But yeah. Alright, Yixuan. Shifu, what do you want to tell us? Wise, I mentioned before that I help unlock your potential and teach you our craft. Ooh, what is she gonna give me some Hello? Okay, I think my... Okay, so again, my microphone just like disconnected for some reason. I sincerely apologize for that. Where did I last cut off that y'all heard from me? I think the last thing I said was Chingy, right? Because I said, okay, what was the last thing that y'all heard from me? Around there? Okay. So I was just saying that back then, if you think about it, Chingy was, back then at least, Chingy was very, very much, in terms of the stun build at least, was very, very crazy to think about, considering the fact that the alternatives back then were like what? Anby, there was also Grace at the time, but now you have characters like Seed, Trigger, Soldier, Zero, Anby that could fulfill that stun build faster. But nowadays, you don't even need to use stun if you want to and all that. Even Haramasa is also pretty good, and you got him as a free character. Everybody got him for free, so that's kind of crazy as a whole. I found the perfect spot. Time is of the essence. Let us head there at once to balance your meridians. Okay. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, back then Chingy was really, really good, but nowadays you don't really look at Chingy and think like, oh wow, that's super, super good. So yeah. Yixuan places a hand on Wise's back, and at a moment of... Sorry about that, looking at the previous things. And at the moment of contact, a gentle warm current slowly flows through Wise's body. In the night, everything around is quiet, as if time froze this moment. She's touching us. Yes, she is. Let's go. But yeah, I don't know. But it really just depends on you, Crew and I. But yeah, I don't really know who else you do intend on getting. But yeah, all the best with that. All the best. If you are planning on getting, you said you wanted to get, who is it? Oh god, my memory is so poor. You said you would go for Ellen if she comes out for free, right? So yeah. Right now, Chingy's course passive makes no sense whatsoever. That is fair. I don't really know what it is, considering if I don't have her or use her. But yeah, I'll take a look at it. But yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, it's super, super interesting though, isn't it? Obviously, I'm not like a meta person. I'm not someone that's big on meta. Like, I will pull for characters that I want to pull for. I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of meta players who obviously pull for meta, and that's perfectly fine. However you want to pull for a character, it's all good. But yeah, for me, I've always said I want to pull for characters not for meta. Like, I mean, pull for characters I like, and not specifically for meta, you know? That's what I meant. As for whether you can master it, that depends on your own potential. But fret not. I'll teach you step by step until you can succeed. Once you can sense the ether frequency, you'll gradually learn to control its flow. While it's not exactly a mystic technique, it can be applied to various objects. Quite a handy trick. You'll get to experience the finer details as you go along. Specifically, the part of buffing her attack based on the amount of impact. Really? That's interesting. Okay. Alright. So I assume that she's an impact character then? I mean, to be fair, if you think about it, Trigger also relies on impact, so I can see that. I can see it. I think Caesar also needs a potential treatment. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I mean, when you think about characters like Yuzuha and you think about characters like Alice that deals like the amount of damage that they do, oof. Then, let's stay here for a moment so you can familiarize yourself with your cleared meridians. I shall keep you company. Yes! Late night spending time with our Shifu, Yixuan. Yixuan steadies her breathing, quietly standing to the side. Perhaps you could have a chat with her. Absolutely. I mean, I don't want... You see, the thing is, if Nekomata gets a potential treatment, then people losing the 50-50 to her, everyone's gonna be like, I mean, I don't really want her, but at the same time, I kind of want her. You know, that'll be funny though. About your craft, or about Belle. About your craft. By the way, When my sister comes, will you help clear her meridians and teach her your craft too? Indeed. When she gets here, I'll teach it to her all over again. By the way, you two are siblings by blood, correct? I can see you two get along really well. I mean, I don't know if they are, but I'm pretty sure the internet will go ballistic if they are not blood related. Or if they are. You never know with the internet sometimes. Yup, but Belle can be quite the prankster sometimes. Like stealing my pudding or deliberately picking horror movies for me to watch when we're restocking. That sounds like what a little sister would do. Yes, not that I would know because I don't have any younger siblings. Funny. But even if she pulls these pranks, I'll still forgive her. I guess only people with siblings can truly understand this feeling. Right, I get it. So, Shifu, you have siblings too? What are they like? Oh no! No! I don't want a hint of sadness to come across her face. Damn, that's sad already. Yes. Once upon a time. Oh, that's never a good thing. That is never a good thing to hear. But now, all of that is in the past. Comfort Yixuan. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. But yeah, hopefully you're all having... But yeah, when it comes to the characters and whatnot, I think the best way to put it is, if you feel like a character is going to be fun to play with, or if you like the character design, or you like the character story and whatnot, then yeah, do pull for the character that you want to pull for. Don't necessarily, like, you know, you can be like me and like listen to chat and say like, oh, if this character is good, go for the character and pull for the character if you want. You can pull for a character based on what other people are saying, but you don't have to force your way through like, oh yeah, I have to pull because everyone's saying that she needs to pull for her, or oh yeah, people said that this character's not good, so don't pull for them. You know, stuff like that. You don't have to listen to people like that. As long as you feel like a character is worth pulling for, then pull for the character. That's the best way I could put it, realistically. Yeah, we saw the animated short. It was painful for real, for real. I haven't seen the animated short because I know that's spoiler territory, so I will need to watch it after this part. But I mean, after this 6. Sorry, what version are we in? Version 3 or version 2? No, season 2. We're in season 2. What am I saying? It's version 2.0 gameplay. So yeah, most likely after that. Now that you've become my disciple, there are things I should tell you. However, now is not the time. That's fine. Only once we've raised her affection for me, only will that work. Because yes, that is the logic in every other game. The moment you increase the friendship level or affection level, as other people call it, then yes, she will tell us everything about her. But you know what? I like that. Lamau, yes, version 2, Chris. Alright, but to be fair, there's version 6.3 in Genshin, version freaking upcoming 4.0 in Honkai Star Rail, and now here. All right. So difficult. What's with powerful people with lost families? Yeah, that's so true, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, the thing is, why must they experience like some sort of tragedy? It doesn't need to happen. Like, it didn't really need to happen, man. Like, freaking Phaenon, one of the most powerful characters in the freaking Honkai Star Rail, and you know, he lost everything and had to go through it 33 million times. So like, what the heck? It's getting late. We still need to head back into the hollow tomorrow. So let's head back and catch some rest. You need to regulate your meridians one more time. I'll come find you when it's time. So yeah. Oh yeah, out of curiosity, Kurenai, do you play any of the others, like Hoyo games, or do you just play ZZZ? Out of curiosity. At Yixuan's request, Wise leaves first. She remains alone, pacing with a melancholic expression. No, not Yixuan. Why can't we have a Void Hunter with a chill backstory like Julian? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ye Guang also pretty much has a tragic backstory, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know yet, but I know for a fact that she probably does. Alright, time to rest. Heck, my first... Hey! Nice! Everybody with the Honkai Impact. Let's go! Yeah, my first game from Hoyo was before they even called themselves Hoyoverse is like, you know, MiHoYo, was Honkai Impact Third 2. Nice, high five. Back when the game was not so complicated and freaking very much Hersher related and freaking end of the world, freaking all of that. That was very that I still haven't played through the entire story quest, but my god, that's confusing. All the way back when the first Hersher, the Hersher of the world. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I said. Freaking back when Himeko was a character that we all like, yes, our teacher Himeko, and we didn't cry every time Himeko was mentioned. Like, it was so... Like, the thing is, right? When I played Honkai Impact for the first time, it was so, like, very, very much interesting. Oh my god, dude. Okay, well... Thank you very much, Shinlin, for the Rickroll. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I very much appreciate the Rickroll. I once tried Honkai Impact Third and I never finished it. I also never finished Honkai Impact Third, Slippy Shoe. So yeah, you're not the only one. I've not finished the game. I would like to go back into it realistically. But yeah, for the time being, I will not. But one of these days, once I upgrade my laptop. So yeah, once I upgrade my laptop, if ever that day comes, I will play Wuthering Waves. I'll play Honkai Impact Third. I'll probably play all of them. So yeah, whether or not I will, but yeah, I did finish season 1. Nice. But yeah, to be fair, back when, I still remember back when Kiana was just like, you know, looking for her mom and all that. Like, you know, trying to find traces of her mom, and Cecilia and all that. Like, that part brought me to tears, and I was like, oh wow, that's so nice and so wholesome. And then all of a sudden, wait, what? She has a hidden power? What? There's more? What? There's another character that looks exactly like Kiana? What? Like, oh, that's so confusing as heck. But hey, that's the beauty of the storytelling. And you know what? That is why we absolutely love the storytelling that Da Wei writes. And he literally wrote Amphorius, and we loved it. So yeah. But yeah, how you doing, Shannon? Thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Oh gosh, no, don't lag, no. Don't lag, no. Don't lag when literally Shannon just joined. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it is a very funny thing though. But yeah, I am not playing a season. I'm not playing a Honkai Impact Part 2. I know my friend is still playing Part 2, but I don't know. I think realistically the one game mode that brought me back, Kiana, Kazlana, and the Hoyoverse of Madness. Dude, if we see Kiana in Honkai Star Rail, I will flip. I will literally flip. We literally got a freaking Raiden Mei in Honkai Star Rail. We got Welt, canonically Welt, in Honkai Star Rail. We got a Himeko, we got a Bronya, we got a Seele, and then we got a Lorta, who's basically auto-apocalypse. So yeah, we're just waiting, man. My body hates me. Besides that, I'm doing meh. Imagine if she passed through every Hoyo game. I would like to see her passing by in Genshin, but other than that, that'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting. Imagine she... whoa. There is a creature collector, but I will honestly not play it. What's it called? Tower? Is it the Tower of Fantasy game? I don't think it's Tower of Fantasy, right? Well, there is a creature collector, and most of all, yes, Kevin, of course, Kevin, aka Phanon. Oh yeah, Phanon Kazlana as well. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Kazlana. They literally call Phanon Kazlana. If you thought about playing Honkai Nexus Animal, right? I forgot. Yes, Honkai Nexus Animal. Yep, I remember that game was gonna come up. There hasn't been much news about that game, so yeah, it is a game that I will consider playing on stream. But yeah, for the time being, I haven't really thought about it. You mean Phanon? Yes, exactly, Phanon. I am excited for Anemo. I saw that. I wasn't really particularly interested just because it looks like a bit of a different game than, you know, the 3 games that everyone loves to play. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see first though. To be fair, I first didn't want to play Zenless Zone Zero. I'll be honest. Zenless Zone Zero was a game that I was not going to be playing at first. But in the end, I started playing it and I loved it. So yeah, it is a big change. Phenon Kevin Caslana. Yes, that's his government name. Yes, absolutely true. Factual. Alright, everyone's here. We can head out now. Are we taking the cable car to get into the production site inside the hollow? That's right. The cable car here connects to a stable, large-scale spatial fissure. Eventually, Porcelamux set up the cable car. Alright. Got an ID card and then introduce who are familiar. Don't go wandering off once you're in the hollow. There's a lot of miasma around here. If you get lost. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's roll. Alright, here we go. Into the cable car, baby. You can enter through the main story mission. Alright. Let me in. Let me in. Alright, we gotta enter battle. So yeah, we can use Yixuan, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I assume you play all three of the... I guess 4 if you count Honkai Impact. So you play all 4 the Hoyo games, I suppose. Kurenai. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. It's pretty rare to see a person that's played all 4 because I've met a lot of people who's only played 3. I've met a lot of people who's only played 2. So yeah. Hey, thank you very much for the lyrics. See ya, Shunan. Thank you very much. But what do you mean by your body hurts? Oh, sorry, hates you. Other than that, that's pretty concerning. But yeah, hopefully you're all good, my friend. Alright, so we can start now. Talk to Eric about the production accident. It's pretty cool that we can play as Wise. One of these days, watch. Mark my words, guys. Wise is going to be a playable character. And when I mean playable, he's going to be able to fight. I can see it happening. He's going to be able to use his powers and all that. Like how we saved Vivian. I would like to see that, actually. I would very much like to see that. I do. Well, did. Oh. I think I'm done with Genshin. Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are done with Genshin, to be fair. It's a bit of a shame, but it's understandable. You must be the investigators that Paolo mentioned. Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss compensation with Porcelamux. You are... I'm Eric, head of the Porcelamux Labor Union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going through tough times. But yeah, is there a reason that you decided to stop playing Genshin, Kurenai? Honkai Impact 3rd too? Yeah, I mean, definitely. So yeah, that's understandable. Don't get me wrong, everybody knows. Like, as much as... Unless you were playing the second part, but again, it really just depends. You have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, caused a corruption outbreak among the workers, right? You pretty much answered that question. My body very sore, especially my whole left arm, and my head is red. The afternoon nap gave me all that. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I saw some theories on the internet saying that Wise and Bell are time travelers or something, but that's a stretch. If anything, I don't know how to feel about that, but hey, that'd be a very interesting thought. At first I had fun with the lunar reactions, but the endgame is just soul crushing. Yeah, the endgame is the thing that I try not to you know, go too hard on. Like, yeah, I'll try to reach 12th floor and, you know, get as far as I can, but realistically I don't really want to waste my life and all that. Oh, thank you very much for the hydration, and that's 3 hydrates. Okay, I'll do... Oh, and thank you very much for the hydrate as well. Drown before I leave. Wow, that's a horrible thing to say, but yeah, thank you very much. I was wondering when someone was going to be doing that, but hey, here we go. Excuse me. You see, CJ was here, he'd be leading in charge, but yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, I feel like jeez, I have no idea what I'm saying. I understand why people want to leave, though. I know a lot of people who left the game literally before Inazuma. I know a lot of people who quit the game by Natlin and whatnot. And I know a lot of people who quit before even, you know, this part of the game. But yeah, it's understandable. And other than the end game, there's really not much else to do. Yeah, that's, again, understandable, dude. And oh, thank you very much for the hydrate again, Shinlin. I have one more for good measure. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. You can try telling me to explore, but I explored. Wow! That is respectable, dude. Like, I could never. Like, I've tried it, but man, that would take me too long. I feel like if I ever do a subathon one of these days in the future, that is gonna be my subathon, like the thing I'll be doing on a subathon. I'll like 100% every area in Genshin Impact or something like that, and then I will not end stream until I do it. But you never know. And exploration is getting easier each new patch, so it gets done faster. That's, I don't know about easier, but I guess that's kind of true. But yeah, I guess it's much easier to do all that. Yeah. I mean, I remember back when Sumeru was freaking huge and large, and then after that Fontaine came out, it was much easier. Then Natlan came out, also much faster to do things, and I'm pretty sure Noctri doesn't have much of those complicated mechanisms. But yeah, you never know once just Naya comes, but yeah, very much true. But now I hear Damon's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We're looking for a way to negotiate again. Oh yeah, the artifact farming. Yeah, those are the worst. I'm still trying to farm for artifacts, but they're still not good. They're still not good, so yeah. But I feel like that's for every game though, but I think unlike all the other games, I think the other two games are a bit more easier to get better artifacts, but maybe that's just the luck. You never know. Because they determined that we can't prove its medicine is at fault. They wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old capital. So we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelamox's medicine is defective. So long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice and demand compensation. Alright. If you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with them, right? That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed lately. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rates. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelamox's control. Now he's the backbone of the unit. Which is why I do like DNA. The Demon Wedge farm is way less brutal in comparison. That's fair. That's fair. Oh really? How do you manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption medicine? I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelamox abandoned and organized a group. Okay, that's actually kinda interesting. Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope left. By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porcelamox being responsible for the production site accident. If you want, you can ask him about the details. For once, it is just refreshing not to deal with the relic, disk drive, and artifact RNG. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Duet Night Abyss. Yep. The game. Here's the thing though. I've very much seen a lot of not trailers, ads about these kind of games, but I really just haven't played it yet. I've seen ads on Uma Musume, still haven't played it. I've seen ads on Arknight's Enfield, I'm pretty sure was what it's called. Didn't play that game. So yeah, there's a lot of gacha games I haven't played, but a lot of gacha games I have played, so yeah. But yeah, it is what it is when it comes to the artifact farming though. The artifact farming is really troublesome, and obviously even if you have the thing that guarantees a stat, not everything's gonna guarantee going into that stat, and that's the problematic part. So yeah. Alright, shows Eric the photo of our teacher. No, I've never seen this person around here before, but there's a lot of miasma in the background. Maybe it's somewhere deep in Lemnian Hollow. Alright, so everyone says the same thing. It's gonna be somewhere in Lemnian Hollow, so we gotta keep going. That's all I can say. Thank you. By the way, about the demon wedges, they have guaranteed stats and you only need one of them. Really? That's actually very helpful. Alright, that's pretty cool. At the very... But because your characters can share it. Oh, really? That's very helpful then. Just because obviously it is troublesome to constantly switch between the artifacts between characters and whatnot. But yeah, it is one of those things that, you know, a lot of players are complaining about, even in Genshin. So yeah. Alright, so now we talk to Dr. Lore about the accident. There's some elemental restrictions with some of them, but it's not too bad. That's actually pretty interesting though, so yeah. I'll definitely give it a look and see if the game is, you know, is something I'd be interested in. But for me, the one thing that will keep me into the game is the story. If the story is good, I probably will play it. If the story is not that good, might not. Oh, you must be the investigators that Eric mentioned. Oh yes, everyone, you just copy paste the lines. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect the porcelain production site. Eric really can't keep any secrets, huh? I can't believe he told you that. Just don't go spreading it around. If Porcelain finds out, I'll be in big trouble. So let's say you got a Lumino Scotch Wedge which boosts your character's attack. You can share it between all your... Wow, that is actually really, really cool. Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how the medicine is made? I need 32 GB of the future is expensive right now. Damn those AI Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy right now. That's the thing though, right? Like that's the issue though right now. Like because the presence of AI nowadays, RAM is just gonna be dropped really, really low. But it does suck though. It does suck. But hey, you can't really do much about that right now, just cause you know everyone's already using it, and I'm pretty sure everyone's already said like, oh yeah, it was bound to happen. But the thing, it happened so fast between 2025 to 2026. Like it was less than a year before that change just happened, and you're just like, what the hell? Why did that happen? Why did that need to happen, you know? Unfortunate, unfortunate. There's a Demon Wedge increasing your max sanity and sanity efficiency, aka cost reduction, and that one can be shared between all characters regardless of their element. That sounds very interesting. I'm very interested in seeing how the functions of the game works in just terms of the artifacts and whatnot. Sorry, the Demon Wedge feature at least. I'm running YouTube, Twitch, and Discord and the game, and it's already using up 15 GB of RAM. Dang. Yeah, I don't want to look at how many gigabytes of RAM my laptop's using for streaming, stream elements, which is the streaming part, the game, and Twitch. I really don't want to see it. And with a limited 8 GB, yeah, it's gonna be rough. There's nothing special about the composition. Actually, the most valuable ingredient is porcelain powder, which is common in Lemnian Hollow. I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelain Mix abandoned in the Hollow back when the old capital fell. With the help of a friend, we managed to repair it. The Demon Wedge system is similar to that of the mod system from Warframe. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't have high hopes at first, but as luck would have it, those old machines began working. I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully it'll alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help them escape Porcelain Mix's trap. Trap? Trap card! You activated my trap card! Just press Control Shift Escape to check. Yeah, I'll probably check later. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it now just because the game's already lagging a lot because of ZZZ, but yeah, you never know. Have you ever considered that while Porcelain Mix has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the Hollow? That is actually true. They just don't care. They're probably thinking like, you know, the public are expendable and all that. It benefits them to provide weaker medicine, just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way these workers are stuck here forever. Like, I'll be honest though, Shannon, like, when playing ZZZ, it is the only game that when I'm trying to end stream, it lags so much. I can't even end the stream just because I'm trying to raid someone. So yeah, it's very, very difficult. I can't even raid somebody on stream whenever I'm playing ZZZ just because of this game. Genshin's fine, HSR is fine, just ZZZ for some reason. It is like the biggest game thus far with all the graphics and all the animations and all that, which is fair, but yeah. Each Demon Wedge has a cost assigned to it, and oh, something like Wuthering Waves then, okay. Can use specific items to assign the symbol near the cost of the demo edge to half the cost. That's pretty interesting. Also, stat work completely different in DNA compared to all the Hoyoverse games. Wow, that is actually very, very different. Yeah, that's why I was like, whoa. That's why we can't trust the medicine they gave us. We have to find a way to make our own. Again, very fair. The path is illegal and very risky, yes, but at least it's a hopeful one. Understandable. Dr. Lore, you said Porcelainworks is delaying compensation, but do you have evidence? Of course, my friend works in the local hospital. He checked Porcelainworks' medical records and statistics. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for the illness, let alone any compensation process. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing without hard evidence. They'll never process the compensation. But yeah, also anyway guys, if you guys haven't dropped a follow yet, please be sure to do so, just because we are trying to hit 500 followers. I'm trying to hit 500 followers by within July-ish, so yeah, if you guys could help me out with that, that'll be great. But overall, we're trying to hit 1,000 followers at the end of it, so yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make it before 2027 hits, so fingers crossed. Important stuff to note, the skills can't crit, only weapons can. Skill intensity also doesn't affect weapons unless it's really, that's very specific then. Interesting. Is that really the case? So it feels like you need to pull for the character as well instead of just the character as well, you need the weapon as well, huh? You guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area is swarming with ethereals. Are you sure you'll be alright? We'll be fine. We got Yixuan, who's basically as strong as a Void Hunter. Alright, so we are going to be using Yixuan, Zhu Fufu, and Pan Yin Hu. Be careful and stay safe. Alright, there's more miasma. Something doesn't feel right. Hey, welcome to first time chatter. How'd you do that? Hey, welcome to stream. Thank you very much. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I'm a Hoyoverse content creator and I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. Welcome to stream, my friend. How are you doing? How'd you do that? That's actually a very not funny name. But yeah, how's it going? Thank you very much for stopping by. Speaking of which, if we're going to help Dr. Lore, what about the observation devices in the hollow? Based on the information from the mayor, the observation devices near have recorded a lot of strange data. We need to find a way to inspect their data modules. Just browsing the ZZZ tab. Hey, nice. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by my stream. Really appreciate it. But yeah, how you doing? I guess how you do that is one of the things that is essentially related to Zhu Fufu, or I suppose could be related to Zhu Fufu's nickname. But yeah, it is a good icebreaker, to be fair. It is one of the things that people will notice, very much so. But yeah, it is a very nice to meet you, dude. But yeah, I assume that you do play a lot of ZZZ as well. But yeah, at least I assume you play ZZZ. And if you do, pull for Yixuan, have you pulled for her W engine? Are you pulling for any of the Angel of Delusion characters? You know, all these kind of things. Just simply click on wherever my mouse was on the screen at the time. Oh wow, what a coincidence then. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. How'd you do that? I very much appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, I hope you'll stick around for more. And if you do enjoy my stream and enjoy just sticking around, then yeah, please do drop a follow in case you want to see more. Right now I'm just doing the story quest, so yeah, don't worry about that. No, I just ask a lot of questions, so I might as well embrace them. I see. Fair enough, fair enough. That's perfectly fair. I'm counting on you, senior. But yeah, right now we're just doing the story quest. We're still very far behind. We haven't even met Yixuan yet. We're still at the beginning of the YFA Peninsula, so yeah, there's still a long way for us to go. And thank you very much. How'd you do that for the follow? Really appreciate it, man. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the time here. And most important of all, is that a freaking panda? Yes, it is, Luke. But yeah, welcome back to stream, Luke. It is a freaking panda. It's basically Poe. His name is Pan Yin Hua. They have a rotation system in place. First, the character gets released into the immersive theater, similar to the spiral base from Genshin. After the character rotates out, they go to the weekly boss rewards and they get rotated out so that they enter the... That's actually very cool. I actually like that a lot. So it basically gives players the opportunity to try out new characters. I actually like that a lot, Kurt and I. So if you don't get the character in the end game mode, you can get them later in the store. I like that a lot. Adorable, I would say adorable is more of her. Ju Fufu. Ju Fufu is indeed more of a adorable character. But don't let her hear that because she'll freak out. You've thought of everything. Don't worry, I won't stray too far from you. Alright. That's a good vantage point. That area should give us a better overview. But yeah, how is it going? And Tiger Girl too. There's a lot more than just a Tiger Girl, my friend. A lot more than that. But yeah, how are you doing, Luke? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Hopefully you're doing alright as well. What it also does is the characters, once they get released, are permanently available for... Really? That's actually really, really good. That's really, really helpful. But yeah, it seems like you've really invested a lot of time into DNA. Duet Abyss. Duet Night Abyss. So yeah, that's actually really cool. Well, I'm pretty happy. Well, it's good that you're embracing a new game, even if it's not a Hoyoverse game. But yeah, like I said, it's really, really cool. I have. That's really good. As long as you're having fun with the game, that's the most important thing. That matters when it comes to playing games. The fact that you enjoy them. Alright. But yeah, have you had dinner yet, Luke? Or are you having breakfast, depending on what time zone you're in? But yeah, how you doing, my friend? Had your meal, had your breakfast, had your dinner, had all of the above? Had, like, I don't know, midnight snacks and all that? Try to think, what was the other one? I'm open to trying new games. I'm not locked into Hoyoverse games exclusively. Yeah, that's the same like me. Like, in terms of other gacha games, I also play, like, Azure Lane. I played, like, Wuthering Waves a bit. I did try Wuwa, hate it. Interesting. Like, I don't hate Wuwa per se, but to me, I just can't play the game. I just can't get the game running. DNA is a decent game if you like a heavy grind. Oh, you also play DNA as well? How'd you do that? Nice. See, that's the thing though. Now that everyone's saying that about it, I might give it a shot. I don't know whether I'll play on stream or not, depending on, you know, the laptop space and all that. Storage space is almost at a max just because of these 3 games. But yeah, yes, ate like a few hours ago. Okay, that's pretty good. Ate dinner or breakfast or whatever. That is a condensed mass that constantly emits miasma, attracting enemies. If you spot one, be ready for combat. Alright, so that's pretty cool. You ate cooked chicken wings. Nice, that sounds good. Oh man. We speak about chicken wings. Now I'm pretty hungry. Jeez. And I just ate. What did I eat? A burger, basically. But gacha games are generally heavy on grind, so yeah, I didn't feel the grind as brutally. That's true. Gacha games are heavy on the grind. Very heavy. Oh yeah, you had dinner? Nice. So yeah, it's been a few hours. So what? Now is basically like quite late at night for you. Let's see. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Luke. But yeah, how's your day been? How's your Sunday been? Perception technique. Nice. Special technique of the Yunkui Summit. It has many variation and uses. Principle lies in sensing the frequency of surrounding ether waves. Then using ether resonance to trigger a phase change. I've already opened up your meridian, so you should be able to sense the ether resonance frequency now. Teach you about the insight skill. Oh wow, so it's like Genshin-ish. Only 10. Oh, yeah, so you're Malaysian time. Never mind. Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay, so Southeast Asian time. Nice. Okay. Same here. Same here. It's 10:04, but yeah, basically the same here. And I also ate like a few hours ago. Now that you mention it, that is very true. I just realized it's quite late. If anything, the demon witch farm, while it can feel brutal, isn't actually as bad as the red. Oh, yeah. It's just like the RNG factor, I feel like. It's just the RNG factor that really, really just makes the game, like, you know, just the grind process so much more difficult. Yes, La, I'm from Malaysia. Yes, Malaysia represent. Let's go. Up, Malaysia! But yeah, that I just realized that. Yeah, exactly. It's the RNG. It's really just that. It's really just the RNG. It's super sad and painful. I'm more towards the story aspect of any game. If they manage to, same here. Agreed. I agree with you on that. How'd you do that? That's why I said I will not. That's why even if the game looks really good, if the game is boring, I will definitely drop it. Or at most, I'll just skip it. I'll just skip the story. I just care about doing the dailies and whatnot. But other than that, it's the story aspect that will definitely keep me locked in. But I feel like that's the case for any RPGs. If the story is good, you'll definitely be inclined to play it more. But most of the time, not always the case. You can get 3 good stats on a relic and your artifact. Then if exactly, and that happened to me. I think it happened in Zenless Zone Zero. I have to see that stat. I have to press R. Okay, cool. Now let's try a perception technique. Ooh. Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you. Alright. I don't know if I can see it. I don't think they'll let me see my characters right now. But I will show. Just please help. Oh yeah, I can see it here. I don't remember who it is. I'm currently playing a visual novel gacha that I wanted to play for 2 years ago. Ooh, a visual novel gacha. That's cool. I don't really know a lot of visual novel that's a gacha game as well, but that's good. But yeah, I don't really play a lot of visual novels anymore, but I know there were a lot of good ones. Back then, they were really good. Was it Yixuan that had the really sad one? Just recently, most of my sub drops fell into flat. Oh gosh. Yikes, that sucks. I'm trying to see, who was it that got all defense? I remember there was like one character that got all defense. It was like a number 6. And I can't remember who. Was it Evelyn? No. Who was it? I'm trying to, let me just see who that is. Cause I remember there's like a character that, this was pretty bad. Heaven Burns Red. Story by Jun Maeda. Ooh, Jun Maeda. Yes. Wait, there's a visual novel that he made that's also a gacha? That's actually really cool. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one stings me, man. This one stings me. Look at that. +2 defense, +2 HP on a crit rate and crit damage piece. That one stings, bro. Want to see my Yixuan and Yixuan? Yeah, sure, man. Be sure to send me your, the character thing. Then I'll put it on Enka. I'll probably do it a bit later, though, after when the story part is done. But yeah. It's so painful, man. Looking at that just like hurt my soul. Was Trigger also another one? I'm pretty sure Trigger was, right? No, it's not. Well, this one was also pretty bad. This one was also pretty bad. HP. Like, are you kidding me? But yeah, Angel Beats, Little Busters. Oh, I remember those 2 games, yeah. I remember that they were anime about it. I never watched the anime, but I know that they were based on visual novels. Just like Clannad, just trying to think of other visual novels. I know Aokana was also based on a visual novel. But I don't know about the gacha aspect. But like I said, I don't really know much. Oh, I'm pretty sure these grass are related. The miasma is particularly strong here. You're right. There's something odd about these plants. Yeah, the game is developed by Right. Oh, I see. Right Flyer Studio. Dude, I have a personal vendetta with Right Flyer Studio and Yostar. Oh wow, 2 companies that I actually recognize. So I know about Right Flyer Studios because they made the 2 Danmachi games that I played, Danmachi Memoria Phrase and Danmachi Battle Chronicles. And Yostar obviously is Azure Lane. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know much else about that. But everything else is Jun's passion project. Very cool. But yeah, I am very sad that Danmachi Memoria Phrase kind of shut down. I love the game. I'm sad that it shut down, but yeah. I know, you have the same hat too. I have the same hat? What? Oh, okay. You have the same hate. Oh wait, you also play Don. Did you also play Don Machi Memoria Phrase? Nice. I rarely have seen a lot of people that's played Don Machi Memoria Phrase. I have rarely seen a lot of people who played those games. I'm really glad to have played. Well, I have like a familia, and we had a Discord group, and I rarely talk to them nowadays. But other than that, we still kind of occasionally chat. But yeah, it's rare to see that people play Don Machi Memoria Phrase. It's really rare, but happy to know that they are. But yeah, it is one of those things, and oh, I remember I damaged my phone because of something that happened. I lost my account, and I was talking to Right Fly Studios on getting my account back. Oh my god, it was so stressful. Super stressful, but hey, you never know, you never know. Oh, I didn't need to use this anymore. But yeah, it is one of those things though. It really is one of those things. But now that I think about it, I think Don Machi Memoria Phrase was the first proper gacha game that I played. Because obviously, yes, Honkai Impact was the first game I played, but I didn't really think of it as a gacha game back then. Heck, I didn't even think that the name gacha was like really big back then. So yeah, I didn't really thought of it as much. But yeah, gacha game, huh? Yeah, Yosar is milking the global and HBR as well, banner-wise. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Oh wow, we made with you. What's up, Panyin Hu? But yeah, I mean, to be fair, they could already make a lot of big bucks with Azure Lane. And I'm pretty sure they announced that they are making a new game as well. There's a new game that Yostar is making. I don't remember what's the exact name of it, but I know that they are making a new game. So whether I will be playing it is a different story. Most likely I will be playing it, but you never know. Oh wow, you met a Bang Boo, nice. I know there's a Fisher Beacon. Alright, cool. Thanks for saving me. I was sent by Dr. Lore. The game was supposed to be very free to play, friendly, but yes, Azure Promilia, yes, that game. Yep, that game. I forgot the name. I remember that they said that they were gonna be releasing it sometime, but I don't know when. But I didn't know when it did. But you'll start pushing the gap of banners so fast that it's actually power up the banner every banner now. Dang, that sucks. But yes, Azure Promilia. Yep, that game. Thank goodness that there are people that actually pay attention and not me. But yeah, I heard of the game. I saw the graphics and I was like, ooh, that looks fun. The 2-year gap, Yostar is milking every single one of them. Again, not surprised. It is a gacha. It's a company that really utilizes the gacha aspect and just like, ooh, look at that. To be fair, Azure Lane also utilizes the skins. They release like skins every single new skin. And they make it like so. Oh, wow. I'm curious about it. Same. I don't know when it's gonna launch though. They said that it might launch in 2025. It didn't. So I'm waiting for it to launch. Once it does, I'm gonna be playing it. Because I registered my email for the pre-register. So I'm kind of waiting for it now. Oh yeah. But it is very interesting to know that. It's very interesting to know that there are a lot of other people that's also played these games. But yeah, like I said, the world of gacha is very, very, very wide and interesting, you know. Like, a lot of people has played a certain gacha, and a lot of people don't play this certain gacha, so it's very, very interesting. But most of all, I just love the fact that gacha is a way to get the world united as one, eventually, you know. It is one of those things. Fisher Beacons, quick travel, alright. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. So, Hollow Central Production Area unlocked. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so now we can come back here any other time. Good to know. Why am I not surprised that things are going poorly? The production area Bangbu Fate mentioned is just ahead. After confirming the location, everyone sets out. What's the game about? What? Azure Promilia? I'm pretty sure it's a game. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember that the graphics looks really, really good though. That's all I could physically remember at least. When I saw Genshin during the closed beta, I knew it would be very influential in the gacha space. That's actually really cool. I'm just appreciating Panyin, whose design, like his hat, is a walk. Yeah, that, well, to be fair, he's a chef, and even his ultimate is like, he uses the freaking hat walk, you know? Very, very cool. So you know what? We appreciate the heck out of this panda who's also a chef. He's basically Poe. He's a dragon warrior, but not really. It's been a while since I watched Kung Fu Panda, to be fair. It's been a long time. But yeah, Azure, to be fair though, I mean, you're right in that regard though, Super9. You actually spot on with what you said about the gacha scheme and Genshin Impact. To be fair, when I first thought of Genshin Impact, I just didn't think much of it just because I played Honkai Impact and the game was fun, but it lost its glamour after a while. And in a way, the same thing happened with Genshin, but Genshin kind of like still grows and whatnot. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things that I felt like, ooh, I don't know whether it will be, you know, still be good or not. But in the end, it did, so fair enough to them. We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense. Very suspicious. This hollow's got a weird vibe to it. Uh-oh, that's never a good thing to say. Whenever something's weird, that means something's bad's gonna happen because something's unusual that's happening. Not good. Not good at all. But hey, what else can we do but investigate, right? Ha ha ha. But yeah, right now, obviously with the lag, right now I'm just gonna pause for a bit and just wait for the thing to resume and all that, but yeah. It's supposed to be a fantasy open world. It is. Where you can catch some beasts from what I know. There's also a housing area where you can make a beastie. I think that's what it was. I can't remember. But I think that was the general thing. But fair enough. Japanese, Korean gacha devs, when they turn greedy, I'd rather try a crypto scam. Yeah, the moment they start with the whole funding, oh man, that's when you know they'll get you, man. You know they're gonna get you as well. That's the worst part. You know they will. Just because they make everything look so aesthetically pleasing, they're just like, oh damn it. The moment they know they'll get you is the moment you just have to run away from it. Teach you about the disintegration form of the perception technique. Okay, so there's gonna be another technique. Aim your crosshair, then press that to destroy it. Okay, very nice. Press R and then press F. Very cool, very cool. So now we are actually gonna be very, very good proxies. Except that we don't know how to fight. Why are you surprised, Jufufu? Why are you surprised? I'm just doing what she said. My talent's kind of crazy. Thank you. I am really, really good. Oh wait, what? Wait, why are there bandits here? Why are there hollow bandits here? Interesting. The fact that they're hollow bandits is one thing. Is that what happened with Tribe 9? I had so much hope for it, but just had too many things lined up, which led to an end of service. Yikes, really? An end of service sucks, bro. I hate it whenever there is an end of service kind of thing. I'm trying to think about... I remember Tower of Fantasy was a game that everyone really like looked into and thought it was going to be a good game, but it really wasn't. Wasn't that big of a game, but hey, I still liked it. Oh, I mean, I liked a bit of it, but didn't really enjoy it too much. Like, it really, like, kind of showcases the fact that not everything that Hoyoverse makes will end up turning to gold. Like, Tower of Fantasy was really, like, one of those things that was like, kind of a shame. Then after that, oh, wow, Honkai Star Rail, bam, a hit. So, yeah. Except that the medication records suddenly stopped. They barely lasted 1.5 patches. Really? That's short? I mean, to be fair, that was the same thing with one of the Danmachi games I was mentioning about, Danmachi Battle Chronicles. It only had 2 years, and then bam, it's gone. So it's kind of a shame like that, but again, it really just depends on the market, whether or not how many people are playing it, but it also depends on individuals and also depends on a lot of other factors, because I think one of the reasons why Danmachi Memoria first stopped was because the author didn't want to continue writing stories, so it stopped there. So yeah, it sucks. Let's head over to the area near the incident site and look around. Alright, cool. Again, it is one of those things. It is one of those things that that a lot of people really have to look into and just like, ooh, what's gonna happen here and what's gonna happen then. Whoa, my goodness, jeez. That is... Ether levels are rising. Okay. Remnants and corruption outbreak. Panin Hu again. Wow, he's everywhere, isn't he? And there's also a lot of hollow raiders. Why? Feels like a never-ending cycle. It does feel like it. It does. Which is why the old capital was supposed to work. Ran into some hollow raiders, roughed them up a bit, and asked them about what's going on around here. Word is, this area is supposed to be where that corruption incident went down. After Porcelainmux left, someone on the internet's been offering big money for the production equipment here. They were here to dismantle the machines. During the process, they also found some weird pharmaceutical data. Oh, damn! No, that's what we were locating, actually. No, Sweater, it's not you who should be worried. It's those hollow raiders. Issue started with beta testers not giving out the right feedback, which turned into a backlash and release. Reason I think beta testers were one of the problems is because the devs were insanely fast at adjusting the feedback after release. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of the same thing with Wuthering Waves, wasn't it? Like the beginning of the game, everyone was complaining about the lag issues, the graphical issues, the audio issues. Like there was so many problems with Wuthering Waves at the beginning. But yeah, hey, welcome to stream, ZZZ Danger Man. What's my favorite Russian word? 999. It's probably 9 because that's the only thing I know. But yeah, welcome to stream, Danger Matt. Welcome to stream. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I am a Hoyoverse content creator. I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. And I also play other games like Left 4 Dead 2 and whatnot. But yes, welcome to stream. Thank you very much for stopping around. Tower of Fantasy was just a recent marketing stunt to mock Hoyo after how Dawei speaks on national TV about his success of Genshin. But it ended up screwing Hoda Studio for it. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, to be fair, I feel like the thing is, right? The success of Genshin cannot be outweighed, but you also have to look at the fact that Honkai Impact was also... It never reached the heights that I feel like it could have reached. But then again, I think it's also because of the lack of open world traveling and whatnot, but yeah. On top of how small dev studio while teamed up with other studios still work on 2 games at the same time. Yeah, that's fair. But you have to think about it. I feel like Genshin felt like such a game beyond its time. And the fact that it was a free game, no less. It kind of just changed the world by... It took a world by storm, to be fair. So yeah, it really does make sense though. But then now Genshin... Like the thing is, right? Everyone's mocking Genshin, but at the same time, every game now looks at Genshin as like that stepping stone, and just like whatever problem that Genshin has, now everyone goes and say, okay, we have to make this, like, make sure that the problem that happened in Genshin now wouldn't happen in our game. That's why I feel like Genshin is just like the founder of like the rise of gacha games in a way. I feel like if someone should make a study of that, and I remember Kiara saying like, oh yeah, you should go for your masters and whatnot. Maybe I would do that. Maybe I would write about that. One of those games is out on Steam for like 50. Yeah, exactly. Like those sort of games would cost a lot of money, but Genshin is free. I mean, Dawei should have known that he was... The show he was asking all fans and shares for collaborations was an invitation for Tencent. True, because the show is Tencent. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But then again, you never know. Sometimes you're just proud, like... you know, happy about your success about the games, especially as, you know, considering the fact that this was probably the first game that probably blew the world by storm, even with Honkai Impact, you know. But yeah, you never know. You never know at times. Alright, start the thing. Warning, we might fail to authorize. Damn, okay. Hi. Carrot data, something go through. Alright, cool, good to know. Then we'll have to press R, then we'll get dismantle them, and R, dismantle, and look at that. We are so good. We are unbelievably amazing. Bamboo should still be around. Okay, is there anything here? I just realized there hasn't been any like treasure, eh? Or maybe I've missed them all. You never know. You never know with me. You cleared all the stuff? Yep. All stuff, and found an access card. Interesting. Alright. But yeah, when it comes to gacha games, I feel like, I don't know, I feel so funny. Oh, I know it's kind of crazy to say this, but sometimes I wish we could be like brought back to 2020, like with the current laptop I have and all that, and I stream Genshin all day long. Oh man, that'd be great. Like, I would love to have streamed Genshin and all the other games like that. Like, that would be such a fun time, you know. Genshin is one of those games I really feel sad I didn't have an opportunity to stream just because I didn't really have a good laptop. Like, I don't have a good laptop now, but back then was a worse laptop, so yeah. Maybe, well, could you blame that way? It was also Tencent staff and partners that was laughing at him when he told the Kickstarter show that he wanted to make a game for weebs. I mean, here's the thing though, like, the funny thing about that, how'd you do that? MiHoYo's literal slogan is Tech Otakus rule the world. Sorry, I need a pause just to say that. Tech Otakus rule the world, and obviously it was gonna be making a game for weebs. That's literally the slogan of MiHoYo. I feel like that's just a ridiculous... I feel like they were just trying to poke fun at him. I mean, obviously it was. But the freaking slogan of MiHoYo is Tech Otakus rule the world. It's not anything else. Like what are they expecting? Like, not to make a game for weebs, but a game for normies or something? I know I'm a G. Oh, you're a Gun Gale's Z player. Wow. Even I didn't play it till that long. Wow, that is very interesting. I played Fly Me. Oh, you played Fly Me to the Moon? Wow. Wow, you're an OG then, eh? Damn, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you to be such an OG. How'd you do that? But fair enough. I respect that. I respect the fact that you played all the old games. Fair enough. Alright, the devices seem to have an issue with the ether flow. Hey, welcome to stream, Maori. Thank you very much for stopping by. And yes, greetings and really good stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I'm a HoYoverse content creator. I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. But yeah, welcome to stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. The name just reminds me of Bayonetta. I was just gonna say something else, but Bayonetta. Wow, that is another game that really just... I can't believe Frank Sinatra has his own game. Fly me to the moon. That was what I was thinking about. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Kuruna. I appreciate it, my friend. The game was a flop because they tried to sell an anime Flappy Bird for 9 games. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, dude, that was crazy. Bayonetta was such an old... Oh, man. I still use Bayonetta for certain videos for the music and all that, but man, that game, such an old-time classic, man. See, that's the thing. I miss all these old games, but at the same time, thinking of games that, like, you know, Genshin, ZZZ and whatnot. Trying to think and all that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Maori, if you're still here, how are you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Man, it really does feel like such a like an all-time classic whenever you look at all these old games. Bayonetta is the diva. She's the queen and she is the moment. Yes. Can agree. I mean, to be fair, if that is what you say, makes sense. It makes sense. But man, like it's one of those crazy things whenever you look at all the other, when you look at all these other gacha games and you just think, how do you, oh, okay, we have to do that. I know how to do this, all right? Okay, so first is A, then B, then C. Oh, damn, never mind. The original mommy material. Yeah, for real. That's the thing, though. I feel like, oh, back then was crazy. Dommy mom, Dommy, yes. Oh yes, that dude back then was crazy though. If you think about it, Bayonetta inspired, really? That is wild if yes. Wow. If it really did, that is wild. Wouldn't be surprised with the perfect dodge mechanics. I mean, that's fair. That is wild. If I mean, to be fair, Genshin was inspired by Breath of the Wild and all that, so sometimes I'm not surprised with the inspiration from other games, but I didn't expect Bayonetta was like an inspiration for that. That is actually very cool. Wow. Okay, I'm learning a lot when it comes to the stuff when it comes to the gacha. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Defeat the Hollow Raiders, blocking the way again. Wow, these guys are just like, they just want to keep blocking our way. It's like, this is like their life's goal, just to block our way. Or maybe it was Zenyu, FGC, Brain Mix in. Maybe. Oh man, FGC, Fate Grand. Oh, I wonder, speaking of FG, does anyone play like Fate Grand Order or Fate games or anything like that? I know there's a lot of people who still play the Fate games, but I don't know. For me, I don't play it. Not gonna lie, I would say Bayonetta is one of the least age games out there. The MiHoYo Iceberg. The MiHoYo Iceberg. That's crazy. Oh, dude. How are you not dead yet? Or rather, most age like, or rather, the most fine age. Also fair. To be fair, you could say that. My sister played it. Oh, she played FGO. Damn. The FGO games. Oh, that's crazy. Zenyu, the head dev for ZZZ, is a fighting game fan. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. If you look at the mechanics of the game, it really feels resemblance to a lot of like fighting games. Like just the counter system, the dodge system. A lot of it feels like it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I like that aspect. I really do. I really like that aspect of like constantly being able to, like, you know, the way it dodge, the way it attacks, the mechanics, the animations, they're all really, really good. Alright, check the surroundings and whatnot. Okay, good job, Panyin Hu. He was the one that made that April Fool video of Herschel Void fighting Himeko after a month of chapter. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man, I remember that as well. Oh, that was crazy. Yep, I remember that. Huh? Is that Dr. Lore? What are you doing here? But the one who uploading it was Xiaoji. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, that is that one was a crazy thing. To be fair though, that fight was wild. So yeah, fair enough. I've heard from my US friend who used to play Smash that the time when Bayonetta joined the game, she completely ruined the meta to the point that even after getting nerfed 5 times, really? That is crazy. And now Hoyo games are having collabs with other games like HSI. I would love to have more collaborations, to be fair. To be fair, Honkai Impact collaborated with Genshin of all games, which is funny enough. And then after that, oh yeah, I forgot. ZZZ is collaborating with oh, what's the name of the game? I forgot. Was it Cyberpunk? I'm pretty sure they are collaborating with Cyberpunk. I'm pretty sure. There's apparently a lot of counters. You can't count Oh, mechanics that you can't counter. We don't talk about. Yeah, we don't talk about Alloy in Genshin though. That is the one we don't talk about. The most messed up joke the dev ever made for fans of Honkai Impact 3rd, and no one will forget it. It could be about Himeko. It could be a lot of things, to be fair. A lot of it could be about Himeko, to be fair. We don't talk about it. Street Fighter. Yeah, Street Fighter. I feel like you're sus, Dr. Lore. Your name is Lore for a reason. Cyberpunk. Oh, he's collaborating with Wua? Oh, never mind. Wait, then what was collaborating with Zenless Zone Zero? Was that a different game? Damn. What Horizon incident? Never heard of anything like that. Wink, wink. Yeah, wink, wink. Nobody knows about the Horizon incident. Good thing you showed up. Phew. Right, did you manage to find any evidence? I feel like we shouldn't trust this guy. Oh, but we are. I don't know, I don't trust him. I don't know, I feel like he could be a bit sus. ZZZ is collaborating with Street Fighter. Damn. Yeah, that's wild to me. ZZZ collaborating with Street Fighter is just wild to me. But yeah. Oh, it was Cyberpunk and Wua. Okay, yeah, maybe that's where I made the mistake. There is no wall in Ba Sing Se. Ha! Avatar. Oh gosh, what is this? A freaking miasma filled with the freaking monsters. Oh, any of you guys watched the Himeko fighting Herschel Void in a fighting game scenario? The dev deleted the post the next day after releasing it on the official Bilibili account, but someone kept the. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it makes sense though. It really does make sense because it makes sense that literally after one day, everyone could just see it. That means Chun-Li is coming. Let's go! Miasma Frog. Yes, Miasma Frog. But yeah, that's very true though. The fact that it happens a lot though. The moment someone finds something very, very worthy to download, they'll just download it and after just keep a copy. The moment it gets deleted, they'll just upload it all over the internet. That's normal. I'm pretty sure I saw a Mario related video where someone's like, I remember it was like a Mario thing where it was like the guy was Luigi and then it was like Princess Peach cheating on Mario with Bowser and all that or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, Nintendo was like, nope, we're deleting the video and like sending I don't know. They sent like a lawsuit case or whatever. I don't remember. This investigation was too risky. If it wasn't for your help, I wouldn't have made it back. Caused so much noise because the fans thought Hoyo was making a fighting game, but back then not many know how to use Wayback Machine. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I mean, Hoyo, to be fair, you would imagine that Japan would utilize more, but then again they did with FGO and whatnot. But hey, the China ones are doing really well. I mean, freaking Hoyo games are top notch in itself. Oh, yes, that one. Eric and the others are just outside. Okay. Wow, we're basically 2 hours in. When the fans found out the date video was uploaded and deleted. That one was funny. You know what? There's one thing. Here's the thing though. I will say this now and I'll say it forever. I will hate the fact that the Bunny Girl event in Honkai Impact was cancelled. The anniversary Bunny Girl event that Honkai Impact was gonna release was cancelled, and I would have absolutely returned to the game and played it all the way through if they didn't cancel it. I'm just saying, I am angered about the fact that that game was cancelled. That anniversary event was cancelled. I am still angered and sad about that to this very day. So very sad. So very sad. Yeah, that was a shit. Exactly. And all because the people were like, oh no, freaking Fu Hua shouldn't be wearing a bunny girl outfit or something like that. People were complaining about that. I'm like, what? Just appreciate it, man. It's a good skin. Exactly. I don't want to say that word out loud, but they kind of complained, and then MiHoYo was like, oh, well, people don't like it. It was so sad. It was so sad. It's like they don't like the fan service, man. That's why I'm surprised they didn't complain about Jane Doe's outfit, if anything. Jeez. Like, what's wrong with that? We got a freaking not Yai Miko, sorry. Yai Sakura, who is basically a bunny girl in her own right. What's there to complain about? Sad time. But yeah, if that anniversary event came out, I would have absolutely played the game full on. But to be fair, I did play APHO, the apocalyptic human thing and all that. They have an issue of Global getting something that the CN had. Exactly, yep. The thing is, the China server will reap most of the benefits first before us, which makes sense obviously because, you know, HQ and everything. But yeah, it does make sense. Are most of the Honkai Impact 3rd skin skimpy? Not really. I wouldn't say super skimpy, if anything. I'd say they're a bit tame. If you compare it to Azure Lane. If you compare it to like Yostar skins, then yeah, very tame. But it's not super skimpy, I'd say. They're more cool and badass. But yeah, I don't know whether I'd say skimpy. But the bunny girl one would be very skimpy, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, I still feel very sad about that. I mean, yeah, that's why I'm complaining about it now after like many years. I think like 4 or 5 years since that happened. So yeah, sad times. Of course, politics are involved in a gacha. Yeah, I mean, Sippy Shoes, that's the reason why we got Edo Star was supposed to be out by now, but we can't because of the whole politics situation, which we don't want to talk about. Which we will not talk about, but unfortunately, Edo Star, Rappa is a character that also is not getting a rerun because of that whole politics situation. So we will not go into that. But yeah. But unfortunately, that is the case. Honkai Impact 3rd is one patch away for Global anyway, so they shouldn't be mad when Global was given some form. Exactly. Like, I don't understand why people are complaining about it, considering the fact that it is a global game. It's meant to be a global game anyways. Like, they're releasing it not just for one market, they're releasing it for the entire market. Instead, there's gonna be an entirely different planet. Yeah, they're changing it to a different one, which is a bit of a shame. But I mean, you can't do anything about that. But it does suck in a way. Let your senior sis show you the quick way back to Suibian Temple. All right, I mean, I can just do that. Click the arrow list to see the areas you visited. Quick navigation. Wow, they're teaching me how to do that. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Thank you. Thank you, Senior Fufu. But yeah, it does suck. But then again, we got characters like Yao Guang, who has already been teased for a year now since the Fugui quest. So that's pretty cool. No, since the War Dance quest, sorry. Since the War Dance quest, so that's pretty cool in its own right. After that, Sparksy was another character that was released. Looks like Sparkle. Not that really interested yet, but I'm pretty interested to see what other future characters that's going to be released. But other than that, nothing yet. Calling my name, I see. Oh yeah, Drew Fufu. Yeah, Drew do that. Ha ha ha. That's a good name. I really like that name a lot. How'd you do that? Oh, that's so smart as well. Fair play. Just so you know, I do follow leaks and I just feel dread seeing the elation mechanics. I don't follow leaks, so I don't really know about the elation mechanics. But the fact that we're going to get elation now is kind of terrifying. But then again, after what we saw with Remembrance, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? However, training is something that cannot be rushed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, training is something that cannot be rushed. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh, I'll be a pro at everything. But I'm not. There's a lot of YouTubers that hate me for some reason. For the name? They hate you for that name? Why? If they hate you purely for the name, then clearly that's crazy though. Surely not. For that, list that Fufu. They want this name. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. See, that's fine. Hating you because they want the name as well is understandable, because that name is so peak. Like, I'm pretty sure they wanted to use that for Twitch username, but like, oh, that name has already been taken. They're like, damn it. Remembrance turned out to be sneakily chill with itself, but damn, Elation is not hiding it anymore. Well, I'm very, very intrigued, but also very terrified then. But yeah, I will have to wait and see once 4.0 comes out, or Yao Guang comes out, but we'll have to wait and see. Yep, it's time to take a break. And yeah, speaking of taking a break, I think... Oh my god, we still in action? No. Please, kick us out. Kick us out of action, please. Please, kick us out. Okay, yeah, we're done. And just like that, we are done with that part of the game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I don't know whether my friend is online right now, but I have to wait and I have to text him and see if he's... Oh wait, he just messaged me. Oops. Man, I don't want to go back to HSR anymore. Just because of the elation thing? Oh no, that's terrifying then. That's really terrifying then. That's terrifying to hear then. If just because of the whole elation thing is gonna be crazy though. Like, the thing is with elation, I've never, like, I obviously don't... You're gonna start with a co-op immediately because I'm doing something else right now. Oh yeah, he's not. It's that bad? Ooh. You see, I'm not gonna look at the leaks yet, but I have a feeling everyone's gonna complain. But hey, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna stick with the game. I'm gonna be all the way there, man. But yeah, anyways, right now I'm gonna be doing the co-op event that with my friend. So I don't really know what is the co-op event or which one is the co-op event. So let's just go ahead and see. I just said I'm gonna. I didn't say anything else. I should say start now. I mean, can you scroll back about my chat about Rappa? Sure. Let me see what it is. You said something about Rappa. Oh, there it is. Let's pay respect to our ninjutsu Mori Kallio. Yes, exactly. I fully agree with that. I also want Rappa. To be fair, I did wanted to pull for Rappa in a way, but then again with the Dahlia, I decided not to go for the Dahlia. Instead, did not go for with Rappa if she did come out, if I had the opportunity, but it's fine. Because Rappa, in the end, will not come out anytime soon, probably because of the things happening in real life events. So yeah, that's the unfortunate part. But yes, I agree with you, Slippery Shoes. We put some respect to our ninja, our favorite ninja girl, Rappa. I want Rappa to do a rap. That's a stupid pun. That's a horrible pun. But yeah, we don't talk about it. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm waiting for my buddy to see what he wants to do with the co-op event. Oh yeah, I need to go back and check out the account though. Okay, could you share it again, Kurenai? Sorry for asking you again, but yeah, could you send your account number again? That way I can check it up on enka.network, which is the website that everybody uses in order to see everybody's account. Like, the thing is, the funny thing was, when someone asked me to check their account the first time, I'm like, how do I do that? And they're like, oh yeah, just put it on Enka. I'm like, what? Enka no Miya? Like, no, Enka, the network. And I'm like, okay, let me just check that. They're like, oh my god, it's using Enka no Miya. I'm still building my Yoshuguan and Yixuan as a button masher. I want to make my playstyle work for the game. That's fair. I mean, that's very fair though. That's very fair. For me though, I have not really utilized the fact that, I mean, my Yixuan, I don't want to say is fully built, but she is somewhat built. So let me just see. So I want to make it's not comparing per se. So I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, let's compare characters just because I know that everyone's characters are always going to be better than mine. But I just want to see. I just want to see where mine stands, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so Yoshu Guang and Yixuan. Okay. Okay, well, HP is already ridiculously good. Your crit rate and crit damage. Jeez, your crit damage is so good. Damn, I'm so bad. Dude, my build is so bad. Holy heck. Yeah, crit damage and crit damage. The HP is already solid. The sheer force is already really, really good. Yeah, yours is so much better, man. My bad. You guys can look and tell me how my build is as well. Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and share me your account login number. Sorry, the account number, and just share it here. Anyways, I'm gonna get to bed. College is gonna start tomorrow. Alright, thank you very much for stopping by, Slippery Shoes, and have a good night's rest. So yeah, I will catch you on the flip side, my friend. And we'll hope to see you soon again. See ya, Slippery Shoes. Have a good night's rest, and all the best for college. But yeah, your build for Yixuan's really, really good. Kurenai, there's really nothing else for me to say. Yours is much better than mine, so yeah, fair enough. Let's see your Yixuan. The M1S1 added. Oh, you have M1S1. I did miss that. Oh yeah, you do have Mindscape 1. Crit rate increases by 10%. Yeah, that's fair. I'm pretty sure I have a crit rate one. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure I have a crit rate. I think it was the 4th disc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 4th disc for that. So yeah, that makes sense. Hang in. I go. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Take your time, my friend. Take your time. How'd you do that? We just gotta wait for the lag to to disappear, but other than that, but yeah, that's fine, that's fine. It's really insane to want to think about all that. It's really crazy to want to think about the difference between having one extra copy of the character could make for a character. Like, having an M1 character is insanely good, and then after that, having an M2 character makes a character so much better. Like Cyrene, for example, M2 makes it really good. Yeah, I have a M1, sorry, I have a crit rate one, which makes sense because my crit rate is very, very low. Not really F2P, as I only pay for Monday as I reach level 50 battle pass for that month. If not, nope. So with the set, the crit rate bonus is 42%, I think. Yep, it's about 45, but yeah, that's basically more or less it. So yeah, I would say your Yixuan, really, really good. Already a billion times better than mine. But just the addition of 1. And you have M2 Yixuan. Damn. Crit damage 213%. Literally nothing else to say about that, man. 3000 attack. Yeah, yours is really, really good. Again, there's nothing for me to say, my friend. But yeah, I mean, it feels like if you're hoping for a flexing, like, oh yeah, you want to see my account, I don't think it's that good, but it's really, really good. Let me just say that. But yeah, really, really good. So fair play, my friend. Kurenai. I mean, does that really? But I mean, obviously, as someone that only gets like one copy of the character and not getting like, you know, all the characters, like C6 the character or M6 the character and stuff like that. Like, sometimes it's crazy to think like that one copy of a character can really change how well a character can be. I know someone in my chat said yesterday, oh yeah, the difference between a C6 character and a CO character is massive, but a C2 character or even a C3 character and C0 character is crazy big difference as well. But yeah, that is wild. But yeah, okay, let me go ahead and see how'd you do that one. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Alright, you want to see... Oh, wait. You have Seed, Soldier, Zero, and B. I would say Yixuan is my best built character alongside Astro. Oh, yeah. That Yixuan is so good. I mean, there's literally nothing else for me to say. Alright, how'd you do that? Oh, wow. That's your name in the game as well. I love that. Alright, so you have Soldier 11. You have Seed, Orphe, Trigger. Wow, you have the entire... You have the entire freaking squad up there. Oh, wow. Well, to be fair, those are your favorite characters, so it makes sense, Kurenai. It makes sense. But yeah, so how'd you do that? We only get to see up to Miyabi, Trigger, Orphe, Seed, Soldier 11, and Soldier 0 and B. So yeah, that's all I can see, but yeah. Can't really see anyone else, but I guess I can look at the Miyabi one. Attack, almost at 3k, also really good. Crit rate, 87, crit damage. Yeah, basically, more or less. I think my one is pretty similar to that. Okay, never mind. When I say similar, I mean like in some regards it is similar. But yeah, I'm really really surprised how like some people can get ridiculously good relics, disc or whatever, you know. It's crazy to me that someone's able to get so much better artifacts and stuff like that. It's crazy to me. Like, how is it that some people can get ridiculously good artifacts to the point that their artifacts are so good? It's like, I was like, please give it to me as well. I would like the same artifact set, please. Oh, but yeah, that really do be like that. It really do be like that. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much else I can say for the Miyabi except that it's really really good. I mean, this Miyabi is already gonna deal plenty of big damage. So yeah, other than the Obol squad, I can't really say about Seed, but I'm pretty sure if you've already built your Miyabi properly, yeah, Seed also looks really really good. Almost 175 crit damage and 73% crit rate. Really good. And almost a 3k attack again. That's really good. I only farmed that domain and then Bardic need. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair. I mean, that's realistically the thing that you should be doing, though, to be fair. So, I mean, that makes sense. But yeah, for how'd you do that and for Kurenai, your sets are so good. And yeah, especially if you're not a free-to-play or free-to-play, depending on how you view it. But yeah, really, really good. But yeah, I respect that. I respect that. And I say, nice. Oh, what? My friend's not online. Whoa, what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing, Einzi? Why are you offline? Oh, wow, it's, I forgot the name of this Bamboo, but it's Alice's Bamboo. My Miyabi is, to be fair, my best built unit. I want to know if my Obol squad is my issue. Oh, okay. Well, I can't, you see, the thing is, I don't know anything for Orphe or freaking, what's her name? ZZZero Anby, just because I don't have those characters. But when it comes to Seed, I can tell you that her set is already built. Like, she is basically a DPS. You kind of need to build her very, very much stacked. A shame that you don't have her signature W. Did. She'd probably be even better. But Orphe-wise, I mean, if you look at the things that she's good at, if you look at the fact that she is a damage dealer, then yeah, I would say it looks really good as well. It looks decent. I think in some regards, there might be some way that you can improve. But if you compare it to like Miyabi, wait, is she an anomaly character as well? Let me see. Or is she an attack character? No, she's an attack character and Miyabi's an anomaly character. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you think about it from that regards, then yes, maybe in some ways that can be improved, such as the crit rate or crit damage. But yeah, I would still say it looks really, really decent from my point of view, though. My Ambi looks great, but her damage is kind of lacking due to my button mashing. I guess that's fair. If you're trying to go to your fit to your playstyle, then I suppose that's how you can look at it. You have, I'm looking at your Soldier 11. Yeah, Soldier 11 looks solid as well. Really nothing much else to say about Soldier 11. Trigger also looks really good. I'm pretty sure you can, I don't know if you can buff it up the impact even more, but if you could, then yeah, that's probably the best. But other than that, I think your thing is really solid. So yeah, I think ultimately, I think your build is really good for that. How'd you do that? I mean, realistically, I can't tell you much about Orphe or just Orphe really, or Soldier 11s, Soldiers. But realistically, based on what I can see, they are really, really built character. They are really built. I mean, especially if you consider what their favorite stats are. Soldier Anby is a reverse input for my Dark Bolt Jonin. Ah, okay, fair enough. So my muscle memory, that's fair. That's actually very true. That's actually very true now that you mention it. The Dark Bolt Jonin in Honkai Impact does have that dash attack. Huh. I never really thought about it from that point of view, but you're right. Huh. Wow, okay, fair enough, yeah. I think you are pretty spot on with that. I didn't really think about it at first, but now that you mention it, you are right about that. Okay. I don't know where Einze, Where are you, ID? But yeah, he's probably busy or something. But yeah, I built my Dark Bolt Jonin to be self-sustaining, self-healing unit. Now Soldier Ambi is using the input and it's screwing me up every time. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess because the mechanic in Honkai Impact and Zenless Zone Zero still feels a bit different in a way. So yeah. Oh, Kiara's here. Hi, Kiara. Thank you very much for stopping by. Wrong INZ. Yes, definitely the wrong INZ. But yeah, welcome to stream, Kiara. How you doing? Oh yeah, Kiara, what was the surprise yesterday? You mentioned about a surprise yesterday. I was there a surprise yesterday? I don't remember. But yeah, welcome to stream, and how you doing, Kiara? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I'm on a call right now, but have fun. Thank you very much. But yeah, all the best and see ya. But yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, though. That's the thing about LOL. Well. Yeah, no worries about it. If you don't want to say it, that's perfectly fine, though. Because it is a surprise and all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, how'd you do that? I think the squad is very difficult to compare between two games. He will see later. Okay, sure. I have a clip of me playing Dark Bolt Jonin on an event and my build breaks the event challenge, bro. That's crazy to think about, though. See, the thing is, I don't know how much more Honkai Impact, the first game, is still investing into like the events and whatnot. And obviously there's the Elysian Realm, there's a lot of other endgame features in that game, so that's fair. I don't know much about what's happening in that game now, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot. MiHoYo hates your ass. That's fair enough. Whenever there's a player that's really, really good at the game, it's like, ooh, wow. They're gonna be like, oh, damn it, every time we try to like nerf the game, it's like, dang. He will see later. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, enjoy your call, Kiara, and all the best with your masters, as per usual. But yeah, I don't really know if my friend's online, so I guess I will have to cut the stream short there because it's already 11 and I was only planning up to a 10:30ish stream-ish. Well, to be fair, 2 hours was gonna be included with the co-op event, but in the end, we didn't do the co-op event, and the 2 hours was basically with the story course anyways. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it was talking with chat, but realistically, that is something I really, really love. I do pay attention to the game a lot, but realistically, nothing really big is happening in the game right now, which is the reason my attention span wasn't really that big. Unlike in Genshin or Honkai Star, where my attention has to be there 100% of the time. But yeah, I love talking to chat. I love talking to you guys. And obviously, whenever you guys bring up very interesting points about, you know, getting a chance to play all the older games and allow all details that you didn't know about, that's something that really catches my eye, and I really love doing that. So yeah, I enjoy talking with chat, and that's something I really like about streaming, and hence why I like to grow. I like to stream and would like to meet more people and obviously grow Twitch channel and all that. But yeah, I don't know if my friend's joining. I'm gonna message him one last time. If he's not, then I will probably end the stream. Ending the stream soon. We doing it. Otherwise, I will just end the stream and then we'll just have to continue it next week. I don't even know if the event's gonna go on next week. Does anyone know what's the event? What's that event? Which one is the... It's this one, isn't it? Joint investigation. Ah, it has to be this. There's 10 more days left. So realistically, next week would be fine, I think. Realistically. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, that is fair. So it is one of those things that a joint advance through the Labyrinth Realm. That is actually a very interesting thing. I might want to do this. And it's up to 3 players as well. That's cool. 150 here. So I guess it's all 150? Oh no, there's more. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, well, there's a lot of things that we can do here. So we'll definitely have to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess since INZ is a bit busy, which is fair. He's obviously got real life things, just like I have real life things to do after this, which is to sleep because I have work tomorrow. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching today's live stream. Today has been a very, very fun live stream, and I really, really enjoyed spending it with all of you guys. Obviously, with the newcomers, with How'd You Do That, with Crude and I. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's live stream. And obviously, Slippery Shoes, Raiden Sim, Jackson Trailblazer, and everyone else that joined the stream today. And even with Kiara and all that. Which I forgot I should give her a shout out. Because I absolutely forgot. But yeah, it's one of those things that I forget to do because I don't have mods all the time. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed interacting with me today. Because today was a very chat-heavy stream. But yeah, thank you very much again to How'd You Do That and Kurt and I, Rengoku, for the follows today. I really hope to see you guys again in the next streams and all that. But most of all, I hope to be able to stream more. And next week, Columbina's coming out. We're going to be pulling for her on Genshin Impact. After that, we are also going to be playing more of the story quest in Genshin, most likely. And then Honkai Star Rail and also Zenless Zone Zero. So next week is going to be a heavy Hoyoverse stream week, which is something I do most of the time anyways. But yeah, in any case, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all again next week. And with that all said and done, it's time to end things off. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. Bye, guys.